Thinking about hitting up the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion this year? Well, whether this is your first time or you haven't been in a while, don't worry, I've got you covered. I've been coming to this event for years, and trust me, it has grown a lot. With thousands of Jeeps, endless vendors, and a packed schedule, it can get kind of overwhelming pretty quickly. I'm Matt Brody, and this is Simply Must Go, and I'm breaking down everything you need to know before you roll into Pigeon Forge for Jeep Invasion. From tickets to trail rides, to where to eat, to where to park, to things you definitely don't want to miss. This event started in 2011 with just 300 Jeeps, and now it's grown to the point where they're expecting 25,000 Jeeps and up to 50,000 participants each year. It's become one of the biggest Jeep events on the East Coast, and for good reason. It's the perfect blend of Jeep culture, mountain views, and full throttle fun.
Here's what you need to know about tickets. Advanced online tickets are only for show and shine and VIPs. For general admission, you'll need to buy wristbands on site, usually Thursday and Friday. They take credit cards at the gate, and you can get single-day or multi-day bands if you're staying for the whole event. There are a total of 4 places that you can go to get tickets. 2 inside the LeConte Center and 2 outside, designated by the stars on these maps. Save yourself some time and use one of the other 3 besides the main one out front. Let's talk logistics. Parking is free and fills up quickly at the LeConte Center. Get there early if you want a good spot. Otherwise, you might be parking a good bit away and hiking in. It's important to note that you can't park on the side of the road, sidewalks, grass areas, or any other area that is not a designated parking space. And if you do, you'll likely get towed. Traffic can be brutal on the main stretches. Use back roads when you can. While driving, especially at night, you'll see tons of Jeeps with colored LED headlights, rock lights, whips, and more. It's important to know that local laws only allow for white or amber headlights. While it's true most of the law enforcement is a little more lax on enforcing local ordinance during this time, avoid flashing lights, especially red and blue. In fact, avoid red and blue altogether because it could be confused with an emergency vehicle. My experience is during Jeep Invasion, the cops are great and they're not out to bust anyone. But don't do something dumb like drive recklessly and then give them a reason to ticket you, because they will tack on those lights to the fines. Another big no-no is blasting speakers. Lots of Jeeps have big sound systems, but driving down the road isn't the time or place to show them off. Keep your volume at a reasonable level and you'll be fine. All of that said, use sound and light at your own risk, and know that just because everyone else is doing it, you might be the unlucky one that gets the ticket. Indoor and outdoor vendors. Once you're at the LeConte Center, you'll notice that it's broken up into 5 main areas. You have the parking area, you have indoor vendors located inside the LeConte Center, you have outdoor vendors located here up the hill, the show and shine next to the outdoor vendors, and the winner's circle just in front of the LeConte Center where you get your tickets. Let's walk through each of those quickly. The LeConte Center is packed with vendors. Inside you'll find big brand names, gear demos, and a little AC relief. Here you'll also find several local vendors and some concessions. But lines get long, especially midday.
You can't bring outside food or drinks into the LeConte Center, but I do recommend bringing a cooler or a 12-volt fridge that you can keep in your Jeep.
Outside, over the bridge and up the hill, are the outside vendors. Here you'll find even more vendor booths, custom Jeeps on display, and probably some of the best deals of the year. Just note, it can feel like a long hike to get there, so be prepared for a mostly uphill walk. Oh, and wear good shoes, you will walk a ton. Because this area is on asphalt, it gets hot. We're talking hot with Tennessee humidity. Bring sunscreen, water, and a hat. There is also food options and a large tent to sit under to help you stay out of the heat. Regardless, your best plan is to plan ahead. Look at the vendors you want to check out and know where they'll be. Show and shine. One of the highlights is the show and shine, where you'll see everything from mint condition classics to rock crawling monsters to wild custom builds. You want to join in? You'll need to register early. Voting and awards happen each day, so make sure you check this out because it's really fun to see all the Jeeps. The winner's circle is located just outside the main entrance to the LeConte Center. Here you'll find some representations of Jeeps throughout the brand's history, from World War II Willys to beautiful CJs, Scramblers, classic Jeep Gladiator, and other rare and vintage Jeeps. Some of the best Jeeps at the event will be here. And a shameless plug, this is also where you'll find Sue, my Jurassic Park replica YJ.
Pets. Yes, they are allowed outside the venue as long as they are leashed and keep them hydrated. I would also recommend that you get them boots for their paws because the ground is going to be incredibly hot and it can burn their feet. Inside the LeConte Center, pets are only allowed if they're service animals.
Where to stay.
Pigeon Forge books up fast, and you'll want to stay close to the parkway if you can. Cabins are also a great option if you've got a group or you want to escape the crowds in the evening. Gatlinburg and Sevierville are also solid options, but you're going to need to book early. I'm talking months in advance.
Outside the main event, there's even more going on. The kickoff party at the Hard Rock on Wednesday is a great way to get into the spirit. You can find more side events, meetups, and trail rides posted in the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion Facebook group. It's the best place to stay up to date. Don't miss the Bluff Mountain guided tours. They're scenic and beginner friendly. If you're making a trip out of it, don't just hang out at the LeConte Center. Each night there's a wild meetup at Quaker Steak and Lube. Grab a burger or a shake inside, or just hang out with all your new Jeep friends for a wild evening. Note this ends at 10, and depending on where you're staying, you might be stuck in a lot of traffic going back to your hotel. Speaking of traffic, the reason you'll find so much traffic is the nightly Jeep parade on the main stretch. You'll find miles and miles of people lined up on the side of the road to watch the Jeeps go by. This is prime ducking. Keep some ducks in your dash and pay it forward. It goes both ways. You'll get ducked from the crowd, but also expect to toss some ducks out to the bystanders as well. Margaritaville is also just outside the LeConte Center. It's a great area to get food, shop, or just chill. Just know that parking is going to be a mess. I recommend parking at the LeConte Center closer to the Margaritaville side, even though it's a bit of a walk to both. It's better than trying to fight the traffic and find parking. Just park once in the middle and be done with it. If you want a more adventurous escape, I'd recommend hitting Cades Cove. It's an easy drive, but there's a good chance you'll see some bears. Even if you don't, it's pretty and there's some good history to explore there. If you do go, you can take a cool little trail back. Take Parsons Branch Road out of the back of Cades Cove. This is a stock-friendly trail, but during Invasion it sees more traffic than usual.
But it's a great little trail. Then take Tail of the Dragon down to the Foothills Parkway, back to Pigeon Forge. Give yourself about 3 to 4 hours. This is also a great time for me to mention the sponsor of this video, Onyx Off-Road. Onyx allows you to map your trip on and offline. There's a lot of great trails also built directly into the app, so if you don't know where to go, Onyx is also a great place to find new trails and new experiences. One of the other things that I love about Onyx is that they're part of the community and they love giving back. Right now you can get 20% off by using the discount code in the description below. We're heading back to Jeep Invasion this year, and I'm going to be filming everything from behind the scenes to vendor interviews to all the fun parties. We're going to do it all. If you want to see what Jeep Invasion is really like, don't miss the next video because full Invasion coverage drops in the next video. If this video helped you get prepped, give it a thumbs up so other Jeepers can find it, and make sure you share it with your Jeep friends. Drop a comment if you've been before or if this is going to be your first time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our full event coverage coming next. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Brody, and in my opinion, when it comes to the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, you simply must go. See you in Pigeon Forge.